Lady Buffs will be serving Brett Stevens, number 4. Point for Lady Buffs. Just tally. Second serve for Brett. Up by number 5. Out of bounds, side out. That's 2 points. Lady Buffs serving Lady Grizzly 0. Again, Brett Stevens serving for your Lady Buffs. Kinsey Bowling with a hit. Good by Kenna Powers. Miss. Side out. Lady Grizzlies. You have number 8, Hannah Winland serving for your Lady Grizzlies. So 1 serving Greybull Buffs 2. I'd like to mention we miss Laura Huber tonight. She's your frequent announcer, and so we'll just apologize first off for the quiet airtime if there is such a thing. Kinsey Bowling is serving for Greybull Lady Buffs. Out of bounds, side out. Now we'll have Brianna Hawker, who's a senior for the Grizzlies, serving 2 to Greybull's 3 points. Tip by Michaela Denniston, and it's a no-go. Side out again. Beatty Gallegos is serving for the Lady Buffs. Little tip in the net by the Lady Grizzlies. Point, Greybull Buffs. This puts Beatty, our libero, again serving 5 to Grizzlies 2. It's a nice serve by Beatty Gallegos. We have Kaylee who tried to hit and blocked by Kenna Powers. And it's out of bounds, so that gives Grizzlies the ball. And we have Haley Strom serving in the net. So Lady Buffs get the side out with Michaela Denniston serving 6 to Lady Grizzlies 3. Kayla's one of our seniors tonight. Outside tip by Rachel Allred. Lady Buffs aren't able to recover. So giving Rocky Mountain the serve. We have a substitution. Rachel Allred goes out, and we have number 4, Maddie Crawford, coming in to serve. It's played by the Lady Buffs. And a down hit and kill by McKenna Powers, number 7. Nice play. Another substitution for the Rocky Mountain again. Rachel Allred comes back in for Maddie Crawford, who was in to serve for Rachel. Sierra Carlson serving for the Lady Buffs. Outside by Kaylee. And the line judge calls it out. So side out. Sierra Carlson serving 8 to Grizzlies 4. Nice serve by Sierra. Set up by Hannah Winland. Kinsey tries to pass. Beauty with a free pass back. And again, outside by Kaylee with a nice kill, just soft over the shoulder, right behind the spiking line. So that leaves Kaylee to serve for the Lady Grizzlies. 5 serving Greybull Buffs 8. Serve. Also from the outside, McKenna, who hits it out this time. Too much underneath the ball instead of on top of the ball to bring it down. Kaylee serving again for Grizzlies. Free ball by Sierra Carlson. Hannah setting outside by Brianna Hawker. Cece doesn't quite get underneath it. Point, Lady Grizzlies, giving them 7 to Greybull Buffs 8. And again, we have Kaylee Wilson serving for your Lady Grizzlies. Outside, tipped by number 5, Brianna Hawker. Up again, Brianna goes for that, blocked, but back onto the Greybull side. Kenzie Bowling with a nice swing, and it comes down on the block on the Lady Grizzlies court. So giving side out for Lady Buffs with McKenna Power serving again 9 to Lady Grizzlies 7. Oh, subs. Oh, Kaylee Wilson went out for Shauna Lohman that came in for her. All right, we'll try to keep track here. All right, we have Michaela Hawker serving for the Grizz, and just out of bounds, so that gives Greybull Buffs the 2-point advantage over the Lady Grizz, 10 serving 8, with Brett Stevens, who's a sophomore, serving for Lady Buffs. Nice down serve. Kaylee tried to get under, not Kaylee, excuse me. Shauna tries to get underneath it. See if we can get an ups on Brett's serve. Illegal hit using the palm of her hands. So side out, or point, excuse me, Lady Buffs. Again, Brett Stevens serving 12 to Lady Grizzlies 8. Soft serve by Brett. Hannah pushes it up. Sierra with it up. Outside with Mackenzie again. Ooh, and Brianna Hawker gets a kill. Hannah Winland serving for your Lady Grizzlies 9, serving Lady Buffs 12. Oh, one hand tip by Brett Stevens. They weren't quite ready for that one. They were waiting for a setup so they could play the third hit. Kinsey Bowling serving for Lady Buffs 13, Grizzlies 9. And our first game at Greybull on October 13th. Hannah with the set on the outside. Just a free ball by Rachel Allred. Sierra on the outside with hit. Goes off. Arm saved by Shauna, but not quite enough to get the third hit in. If it hits the wall, it's out. So they actually didn't. It was a dead ball after that first pass. Kenzie Bowling serving again. 14, Lady Grizzlies 9. Out for her. That gives Grizzlies an advantage. We have Brianna Hawker serving for the Lady Grizz. A soft serve. Kenna with a back row hit, which was successful. Very libero, Mandy, not able to get it up. In comes libero, Beatty Gallegos and Sarah Bachman out. Beatty serving. In the net again. Tough time. Andy's going to get on this one. Beatty's got a strong serve and it drops. So it's hard to read. You have to kind of be there. Nice up by Brianna. Okay, free ball by Lady Buffs. And Hannah's in the net as she sets the ball, so giving the Lady Buffs 17 with Beatty Gallegos again serving for timeout, Lady Grizzlies. Again, we want to remind you that it's the October 13th, Saturday, and it's senior night here at Greybull Buffs Gym. We have our 3 seniors tonight, Sarah Bachman, Beatty Gallegos, and Michaela Dendiston. They've been in the program since middle school that I know of, since my days. So it's good to see them grow throughout their middle school and high school career. It's always kind of a sad thing to see them go, but a good thing to watch what they got to accomplish in that time. So we're back from our timeout. Greybull Buffs having the serve. BD Gallegos again serving 17 to Grizzlies 10. Nice serve by BD. Called out of bounds, however, so side out, so that gives us Mandy Linhart serving for our Lady Grizzlies. Again, the score, Grizzlies 11, Buffs 17. Soft serve. Set in the middle and outside left side by McKenna Powers. That's her second kill tonight. So we got some side out again. Having senior Michaela Denniston serving for our Lady Buffs. Soft serve. Hannah with a middle set. Just a tip by Michaela Hawker. Greybull wasn't able to pick that up. So leaves Lady Grizzlies. Substitution, Rachel Allred goes out. Maddie Crawford comes in to serve for her. Sarah Carlson pass it up. It's going to be a free ball by Brett Stevens behind the spiking line. Set by Hannah Cowley on the kill, but a nice block by Brett and McKenna Powers. Ooh, nice swing by Michaela Hawker. Just went through the Greybull Buffs' arms. So that gives Lady Grizzlies 13, serving Greybull's 18. With Maddie Crawford serving. Nice save. Middle hit by McKenna Powers again with the kill for the night. She's kind of got a hot streak going there. Keep the momentum. We have Maddie Crawford going out with our Rachel Allred coming in on the Lady Grizzlies. Sierra Carlson serving. Hard serve. Free ball in the back row by Brianna Hawker. Oh, Kaylee gets a pop-up. What was that call? Was she in the net? Kaylee had the kill. Thought it missed, but she must have been in the net to call side out for Greybull Buffs. Sierra Carlson serves in the net with her jump serve. Leaving Kaylee Wilson serving for your Lady Grizz, 14 to Greybull's 20 here in Buff Gym. Ken with that outside, nice effort block by Michaela and Brianna. It just popped up high over the back and no one to cover behind. So substitution, Maddie Edler, a freshman, comes in for Sarah Bachman, our senior tonight, and McKenna Powers is serving for our Lady Buffs. Serve up, little communication, free ball, nice save. Maddie Edler with her tip through the middle, it's saved. Push it to the outside with Mackenzie Bowling hitting it in the net. I think she was reaching too far behind her, so she couldn't get control of the ball. So that gives us Michaela Hawker from Rocky serving 15 to Greybull's 21. Serve. It's right on the net. Michaela can't quite dig it out. Good defensive by Brianna, making sure that it wasn't going to come over. Michaela serving for Lady Grizz. Serve up by her. Outside bump by Brett Stevens. Hannah setting up in the middle. Blocked by Maddie Edler twice. Greybull's ball. Maddie again swings. Hannah to the outside to Brianna. Blocked again by Maddie and Brett. Nice volley by these girls. Brett hits out of bounds. So that would give Grizzlies point. We have Michaela Hawker serving at 17 to Lady Buffs 21. And she serves out of bounds, so we have side out. Brandis going out, and our Mandy Linhart, who is the Grizzlies libero, coming in. Brett Stevens will be serving for the Greybull Buffs. Net served by Brett, just didn't toss it quite high enough to get underneath. Side out. Hannah Winland will be serving. We have a Hannah Parker as well, so forgive me if I give the wrong last name. Kayla with the tip, saved by Haley. And then Lauren. Okay, so I'm 4 plays behind. There we go. Timeout, Lady Buffs, with a score of 22 to Lady Grizzlies 19. I guess it behooves me to keep apologizing throughout tonight. I'm a Lone Ranger and I have a coach next to me, so I'm trying to keep track of what's going on. Good game thus far between the Lady Grizzlies and the Lady Buffs. Okay, we have Hannah Winland serving for your Lady Grizz. 19 to Greybull's 22. Hannah passes it up on the net, with Brianna tipping it. Outside, middle hit for Haley Strom, and it's tipped off by Sierra Carlson. Side out, Lady Grizz, or point, Lady Grizz. Hannah Winland again serving. Hannah is a junior for your Lady Grizz. Nice serve. Free ball between Brett and Sarah, and a little miscommunication. Timeout by the Greybull Buffs. Okay, I'll reiterate tonight that the winner of this game will play, determines where the pigtail game will be played. It will be between Greybull Buffs and the Lady Grizz. So if Lady Grizz wins the match tonight, they will play in Rocky Mountain. Obviously, if Greybull wins tonight, it will be a home court advantage for them. So it's important in this time to win this game so that you can have the home court advantage in determining the pigtail placement and who goes to regionals, which will be held Monday night, depending on the winner, at, I'm assuming, 6 to 6:30. All right, we have Hannah Winland serving for the Lady Grizz. It is 1 point, 21 Grizz serving Greybull Buffs 22. Soft serve by Hannah. Outside by Brett Stevens. Middle set by Hannah. Tip by Rachel Allred. Sierra recovers. Brittany with a tip. Nice dig by Brianna Hawker. It's right on the net. It's going to be determined. Still in play. McKenna tries to get it out of bounds. Doesn't get it on the inside of the antennas. Point, Lady Grizz. This ties up the game of the first match between Grizz and Greybull. 22s. McKenna passes the ball straight to the other side, and Miss Brenna Hawker feeds it right back to her. So now we have Grizzlies are a point ahead in the first time in this game, with Hannah Winland serving. Maddie Edler with a swing, recovered by Brenna. Madly Eater again with too much juice and hits on the outside. Hannah Winland again serving. This is 5 points for Hannah, and it's a game point. Tip by Maddie. Recovered, pushed over by Rachel. This girl's in the fight. Oh, Hannah with an illegal set. Gives Greybull point, side out. So now we have Brittany Fink serving for Greybull, 23 to the lead Grizzlies 24. Served by Brittany. Hannah sets in the middle and outside comes Rachel with the kill down the line. Rocky Mountain wins the first match against Greybull 25-23. They switch sides and continue play. Remember, it's best 3 out of 5. If they go the 5 games, the 5th game plays to 15. All other games will play to 25. We have a good crowd here tonight, I believe. Got a lot of senior family support for the Greybull Buffs, and there's a good crowd representing the the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. So as they have their timeout, our regionals, which will come this weekend on the 20th, I believe it starts, or 19th. Calendar. Today is the 13th. And the 2A will be playing in Lander. Do they switch with Burlington? Okay, we are back. Have a pause so that I can get my information correct for the regional tournament that will be coming up this next weekend, Friday the 19th and the 20th. And 1A, 2A volleyball girls will be playing in Lander next week. So as the refs get the lineup set, our libero comes in for our Greybull Buffs for Maddie Edler, which is Beatty Gallegos. And we will get game 2 started in order to determine where the pigtail game will be played between Greybull and Rocky Mountain. Hannah Winland serves an ace. First point given to Lady Grizz. Greybull has 5 players in their back row to serve receive. Hannah again with Sierra up. Middle hit by McKenna. A dig by Rachel. Back over. Nice block by Rachel. And Haley, who recovered it. But a kill coming across by Sierra Carlson as they pop it up over the net. So 1-1 between Greybull and Rocky. Sierra Carlson, who is a junior, serving for Greybull Buffs. Ooh, net serve for her. That's her second one. She's usually very consistent and has a high percentage of serving. So it's important to get their serves over in order to score these points because they don't want to rely on the rally. Middle set by Brett. She's too far back and pushes it into the net. Point, Lady Grizzlies. We have Brianna Hawker for the Lady Grizz serving 3 to Greybull Buffs 1. Brianna's a senior at Rocky Mountain. Kinsey with the tip over. Good save by Kaylee Wilson, but not quite recovered. Good hustle by Brianna. McKenna Powers will be serving for our Lady Buffs. Illegal alignment for our Lady Buffs. I think we had some overlapping between our front outside. Our outside and our middle were, they were rotated one too soon, I assume. Yep. They were, what are they? There you go. They're out of rotation. So, all right, we'll get them all taken care of and lined out. And again, Haley Strom serving for Lady Grizz. Hit by McKenna Powers. Nice dig by Haley. Oh, McKenna Powers up for the tip, but she falls into the net, giving Rocky a point. With Haley Strom again serving 5 to Greybull's 2. Lady Grizz 5, Greybull 2. I don't know where I'm getting Burlington. Oh. The what? Okay. Our regionals are Friday and Saturday, 19th and 20th, for 1A, 2A in Lander, starting next week. Okay, serving, we have McKenna Powers right now. Greybull Buffs again, getting a lineup check. A little bit confused on who's where. Not sure if it's the substitutions or just the play that they're running. And McKenna serves out of bounds. Coach Miller trying to get them back in the ball game. They're a little distracted and frustrated by getting 2 illegal alignment calls. So that gives us Maddie Crawford for Grizzlies serving for Maddie Edler in the middle is a freshman, puts it up, and Kaylee Wilson pounds it down across Mackenzie Bowling's hands. Nice hit by Kaylee. She's got a strong hitter. Again, we have Haley Strom serving 7 to Greybull's 3. Brett Steven hits out. She has a little bit too much power tonight. She needs to kind of hone it back a little bit or try to get on top of that ball so she can kick it down a little farther instead of going out of bounds. Haley serving a soft serve. Kinsey Bowling on the outside. Maddie Lindhart passes it up and Hannah chips over. Middle, Maddie Edler reaches behind and gets it over. Punch tip by Hannah Winland. Pass it up again. Hannah with a hit. It's a nice save by McKenna Powers. Third hit. Communication. Brett calls the ball and Kayla gets out of the way, but had some. So Haley Strom serving again. 9 to Greybull's 3. Passing it into the net. Substitution. McKenna Powers goes out for B.D. Gallegos, Greybull's libero. Haley Strom serving 10 to 3. Meady gets it to pass up. Maybe they get some momentum. Maddie Edler hits it into net. Brett saves it. So there's 4 hits. Timeout, Lady Buffs. The momentum is changing in this game a little bit. The Lady Buffs kind of got a little discouraged, and it's showing on the court. They need to gather themselves and get back in that game and play the kind of ball they played in the first game. At this time, I want to recognize the Greybull Middle School girls today played their final conference games. 7th grade played in Greybull here at home, and they played for championship, falling short to Powell, 19-21 and 20-22. So congratulations to the Lady Buffs 7th graders for 2nd place. I'm sure they're disappointed, but that's a great place to be. And also our 8th grade middle school girls played in Powell today, taking 2nd as well. And I don't have any scores for their game, but well done, lady middle schoolers, and strive for next year for that championship game again. Haley Strom serving for our Lady Buffs, or for Grizzlies. Lady Buffs having a hard time with communication, talking to each other, and Edie comes out. Kenna Powers comes in. Back row. Haley served 6 points in a row. This will be 7. Good little server. Tip by Michaela. Hannah Winland on the outside. Gets right in the back corner. Kenna Powers doesn't quite get to the ball. Point Lady Grizzlies. So we have a 10-point deficit between Lady Buffs and their Lady Grizzlies at 13-3, with Haley Strom serving her 8th serve in a row. She has a nice consistent serve. Outside hit by Brett Stevens, who is closer but still just out. Substitution for Lady Buffs. Jessica coming in for Brett Stevens. Jessica Dowling is a freshman. Kenna Powers with a punch. Haley sets on the net, or Hannah, excuse me. Kaylee Wilson gets a tip. Greybull saves it. Free ball for Greybull. Hannah Winland pushes up the middle. Little tip by Jessica Dowling and Maddie Edler. And Jessica Dowling hits in the net. Coach Miller uses her freshman quite a bit. She's got a lot of height than that younger kids, and they do a really nice job on the net. Very impressive. Served by Kaylee, who is pounded by McKenna and goes out of bounds. So 9th points by Haley Strom serving, 16 to Greybull's 3. Greybull really needs a side out to kill the momentum, or a timeout anyway, to break the serve. Oh, Kaylee Wilson, nice powerhouse, but it's touched by the Lady Buffs. Therefore, Greybull Buffs timeout. I think the coach is going to have hope she breaks Haley's serve. Nice little server, very consistent. Definitely see the tone in the timeouts between the teams and how they'll come back out on the court and perform. So we got 14 seconds to come back in. Greybull Buffs break. And I think Greybull's just playing a 5-1 tonight, aren't they? They're just using our one setter. They don't have any. And I think Rocky as well as using their 5-1, meaning they only have one setter that they're using all the rotations. We have Kinsey, who tried to hit the ball for Greybull and was in the net, so 10 points for Haley Strom on her serve. Placing her serves. Oh, Maddie Edler with a hit. Saved by Haley. Free balling it for Rocky. Oh, short set for Maddie Edler, but it was back too far for her to get underneath. Needs to transition farther off the net. The Greybull girls tend to not want to pull clear back behind the set sometimes, and it's hard to reach behind to get that hit. Easier to move forward. Haley Strom again serving her 11th point. 19 Lady Grizzlies to Greybull's 3. McKenna with the back row hit over. Middle hit, blocked by Maddie Edler, and point, Lady Buffs. This is what they needed for a momentum change. So we have a side out. Substitution for our Grizz. We have Kaylee Wilson and Haley Strom going out. And coming in, Rachel Allred, number 10, and Shauna Lohman, number 13. Brett Stevens is serving for Greybull. Maddie Edler with the middles hit, but it's dug up. Oh, Shauna Lohman with a nice hit that just broke through their block, giving Grizz the ball. We have Shauna Lohman serving for our Lady Grizz, 20-4. And we go 25 points. You got to win by 2. Greybull Buffs get the kill on that one with an illegal hit, so it's slide out. Greybull Buffs, maybe they can get some momentum going of their own. Number 10, Kinsey Bowling, serving for the Lady Buffs. Kinsey is a sophomore for Lady Buffs. We got a shanked pass for Mandy Linhart, giving Kinsey a point. So 6, serving Rocky Mountains 20. Out of bounds by Kinsey. They can't afford to have any of those at this point. So, Lady Grizz, Michaela Hawker serving. Free ball by Brett Stevens. Oh, and it's just out. Hit by Haley Strom. Substitution, Michaela Hawker's out with, I think, Haley Strom coming back in. Nice serve by Beatty Gallegos for the Buffs. Free ball by Hannah Winland. Kenna with the tip, who just gets over the blockers. Nice job. McKenna to read that the net. So puts Beatty Gallegos serving 8 to Grizzlies 21. Ooh. With a drop serve right in front of Shauna's hands. Third serve for Beatty. Oh, and it's short. Lady Grizz 22 to Lady Buffs 9. We have Hannah Winland serving for our Lady Grizz. Nice serve by Hannah. Middle hit by McKenna. Shauna wasn't quite ready. It was standing up straight, so ball shanks off of her. Side out for Lady Buffs. Michaela Deniston, who was our senior on senior night, serving. Coach reminding the girls to play that net. Ace serve by Michaela. Lady Grizz huddling and regrouping for this next serve. Michaela's got a soft serve. Oh, it's going to be over. Sierra with the tip. But on the block, I believe it was Brianna Hawker who was in the net to try to reach that pass that went too far over the plane. Michaela serving 12 to Rocky's 22. Kenna with just a soft hit. We're expecting something a little harder. Maybe kind of kicked it up, but it was too far back for any of the other girls to get to. So timeout, Lady Grizz. And Lady Buffs need to keep their offensive going in order to get some more points. They've still got 9 to go if the Lady Grizz do not score at all. So they've got a big job ahead of them. Letting them get that far ahead makes it a lot more work to catch up. Yep, so they have their work cut out for them. It's easier to go 3-0 than best out of 5. Yep, and they can have an opportunity to rally and maybe third game stay out on top, and as the Lady Grizz have done in this game, nice job they've done as well. Kayla Dennison still serving for Lady Buffs, 13 to Grizzlies 22. Soft serve by Michaela. Oh, nice hit by Haley Strom, and McKenna wasn't close enough to the net, so when she blocked it, it came right down in front of her. Side out for our Lady Grizzlies, and Haley Strom, no, excuse me, Brianna Hawker serving for the Lady Grizz. Nice soft. Shauna not quite getting underneath, and it's a hard spot to read because the ball comes fast enough because it's a short enough distance for it to travel. Sierra Carlson is serving for Lady Buffs, 14. Grizzlies still ahead 23-14. Nice set by Hannah Winland. Shauna get up on top of that. The ball touched the antenna, so that calls it an out. So it's side out Lady Buffs. Sierra Carlson still serving 15 to Lady Grizz 23. Nice up by Brianna Hawker to get underneath that ball. Ooh, beautiful kill. Rachel Allred got on top of that ball, cross court in the corner pocket. Side out. Game point for Lady Grizz, 24 to Greybull Buffs 15. We have Mandy Linhart serving. This is important now for the Lady Buffs to read everything. Kenna goes up for a hit and is blocked by Michaela Hawker, and I think Shauna Lohman were there. Game, putting Greybull 1, Lady Grizzlies 1. Oh, sorry, Grizzlies have won both. My apologies. So 15 to 25 in the second game. First game 23 to 25. So the third game is pretty important for Greybull Buffs to come around and rally and get back into it. While we're waiting for the in-between, we want to acknowledge some of our Booster Club members. Our Buff Boosters are Bighorn Federal, Barry and Cammie Bryant, David Huber Photography, Edler Enterprises, Greybull Building Center, Greybull Dental Clinic, Hair Country, Carol and Spencer Kessner, Laird Sanitation, Lisa's Restaurant, Murdoch Oil, Overland Express, Ron's Food Farm, TFG A&W and Embroidery, and Wild Bend Incorporated. Again, that's our Buff Boosters, who are businesses that donate to our programs, extracurricular and otherwise, and we thank them very much for their always generous donations. And if you are out in their businesses, please take an opportunity to thank them if they're supporting your kids in the extracurricular activities that they participate in, whether it be football, basketball, volleyball, track, wrestling, speech, any of those kinds of things. They support all of our community very much so, whether it be 4-H, through the FFA and just all around in our community. So please take an opportunity to thank them, because they help keep us going and being able to do what we have for our kids, and we can keep offering what we offer. We can't do that without them. Also, they have stadiums. Greybull has stadium seats for sale. They are $50 each, embroidered by TFG Embroidery, which is Tom Gotan. And if you are interested in any of those stadium seats, you can contact Sherry Wilkinson, Bighorn Fed, or Tom Gotan at A&W, and they can get you set up. So they are $50 each, and they are stadium seats which are embroidered with the Buffs logo. Excuse me. Holy cow. So if you're interested in joining the Booster Club, Sherry Wilkinson again at Bighorn Fed, or Mary Good at the Greybull Standard, contact them and they can get you set up, and we'll go over the prices for those later. Now we're going to resume third game on October 13th, Saturday, between the Lady Buffs and the Lady Grizzlies. Again, the winner of this team determines where the pigtail game will be played. Michaela Denniston serving for Greybull Buffs to start off our third game. Oh, nice block by McKenna and Brett as Haley Strong goes up to the net, but goes out of bounds, and it's side out. So we have Hannah Winland serving for our Lady Grizz. Kenna Powers with a nice kill down the middle. Good swing on her. So gives our Lady Buffs Sierra Carlson, the junior, serving. Third net serve for Cece. Coach is reminding her of the swing and to throw the ball up a little higher. And we have number 5, Brianna Hawker for our Grizz, serving 2 to Lady Buffs 1. Free ball by Michaela in the back. Hannah Winland setting with the outside hit by Rachel Allred, who was received by Michaela. Nice hit by Rachel. Kaylee Wilson and dug up by Michaela. Down the middle with Haley Strom. That's Beatty. Mackenzie Bowling with a tip, but saved by Hannah Winland. Kaylee Wilson goes up to try the kill in the net. She has a pretty powerful swing. As she makes contact, she can put that ball down. McKenna Powers to serve for the Lady Buffs. Outside again to Kaylee, excuse me. And it tips off of Kenzie's across the top. So point, Lady Grizz, giving them 3 to Lady Buffs 2. Haley Strom serving. Kenna Powers the back row. Brett Stevens setting over there, and Kinsey tips it up after a hit. Nice recovery. Outside again to Kaylee with the tip. Kinsey Bowling's up. Middle tip by Maddie Edler, and it's just outside. Good defense by Lady Grizz, watching the net and protecting the ball on their side. Haley Strom again serving. Brett tries to save it around Maddie. And almost got it. Ball's out of bounds for the Lady Buffs. Serving again. 5 to Lady Buffs 2. Oh, short serve right behind the spiking line. Ace serve. Our girl's got to read the server. In order to pick up those nice serves, she can place her serves wherever she likes. Middle for Brett, soft hit. Hannah's just offset, but it's saved. So illegal hit before the third hit on, I don't remember who hit it, but it was illegal, so the set was not clean. So Brett Stevens serving for Greybull. Hannah hustling over to get the second hit. Oh, and tip by Cowley, and it's just out of bounds. So point, Lady Buffs, 4. So Brett Stevens serving 4 to Lady Grizz, still up at 6. Nice serve by Brett. Shanks the ball off Cowley, or excuse me, Maddie and Rachel. Brett serving again. It's a sophomore for our Lady Buffs. Shanked hit again by Brianna Hawker. Brett kind of has a spin on that ball, so unless they're square behind it, it's going to shank off. Brett to serve. Tip by... short tip. I can't see behind the ref. I think Brett Stevens tipped it over to Lady Grizz, and they just weren't quite there. It came too quickly for them to dig it up. So Brett serving her 4th point for the Lady Buffs. Outside to Cowley. It's just a slap hit over. Nice job. Tip by Mackenzie, which is out of bounds. That gives our Lady Grizz advantage, and we're tied at 7s. Substitution for Lady Grizz. Number 10, Rachel Allred, goes out and comes in Maddie Crawford serving for her. Maddie played a little bit of the JV game, has a nice serve, very consistent. The ball is shanked off and out of bounds for Greybull, so again leaving, what's her name? Maddie Crawford, excuse me, serving. Outside hit by Kenzie. He wasn't quite far enough behind the ball. Kenzie Bowling going out for Greybull. Coming in is Brittany Fink, number 3, be a front row player. Maddie still serving for the Lady Grizz. 9 to Greybull 7. Outside tip by Brittany. And it puts it out to the middle for Michaela, but she hits it down in the net. Substitution. Rachel Allred comes back in for Maddie Crawford. Then we have Brittany Fink serving for Greybull Buffs. Brittany's a freshman for Greybull. Nice tip save for Michaela. Outside again for Cowley. She tips it right at the spiking line. Brett dives the ball, doesn't quite get there. So we have Shauna Lohman for the Grizz, 10, serving Greybull's 8. It's right up on the net. Brett tips and Hannah picks it up, but it goes out of bounds on the Greybull side. So here's Greybull. A serve. Beatty coming in for Maddie Edler. Served by Beatty. Soft up. Free ball for Grizz. Outside hit for McKenna Powers, who hits it down. And Maddie Linhart gets behind it, but it shanks off. Point, Lady Buffs. We are again tied 10-10. Beatty Gallegos, our senior, serving for the Lady Buffs. Oh, and a net serve for Beatty. She's pretty consistent. So Michaela Hawker is serving for the Lady Grizz. When it goes off the net, McKenna Powers tries to pop it up, but not quite enough to get underneath it. Michaela serving 12 to Lady Buffs 10. Middle hit for McKenna, just a soft hit. Shauna's up down the middle by Haley Strom. Oh, good tip by McKenna Powers right behind the blockers, just over Rachel's head. Kayla Deniston will be serving. cross court for Michaela. To the outside for Brianna Hawker. Who in the net. Hit in the net. So that counts as 4 hits. Putting Michaela serving 12s for the Lady Grizz and the Greybull Buffs. Outside again to Brianna, who again hits it in the net. Giving Greybull only a 1-point advantage. Soft serve by Michaela. Outside again. Oh, middle to Brianna. Nice hit, but blocked and saved by Sierra and McKenna. Nice hustle. Again, Brianna down the middle. Off of McKenna's block. Point, Lady Grizz. Where again, 13's tied. They both need to hold strong. They want it pretty bad. We'll see what the momentum carries. Back set for McKenna, who tips. But Hannah Whalen saves it off the back tip. Sierra with a crossover, and it's barely on the line in. Point, Lady Buffs. Giving them only the 1-point advantage at this point. Third game between Lady Grizz and Lady Buffs. Lady Grizz have won the first 2, making it an important game for the Lady Buffs to be able to try to rally back. Middle down with McKenna Powers. Nice up by Mandy Linhart. McKenna again down the middle, just to the backside. Mandy's not quite far back enough. Timeout, Lady Grizz. The score. Just a reminder, too, that we'd like all participants and players to join the ride for sportsmanship. It's always good to remind all of us to good sportsmanship, respect, integrity, dedication, encouragement. And it's promoted by the Wyoming Athletic Association. This is how we ride. And I think at this game tonight, on the floor, on the court, on the bench, in the stands, I think that both teams should be commended thus far for having good sportsmanship. You know, and it's an important game to get home court advantage again. Whoever wins this game will have home court advantage for the Pigtail game on Monday. Rocky and Greybull playing the Pigtail game. Illegal alignment call for Rocky Mountain. So that gives a point for Greybull Buffs. 16 Sierra Carlson serving 13 Lady Grizz. Nice hit by Rachel. Dig up by Cece. Oh, McKenna's lucky enough to roll that ball just over the top of the net. Oh, and Haley just couldn't quite get underneath it as it kept rolling. Nice effort by Haley. Sierra Carlson serving 17 to Lady Grizz's 13. It's over on the first hit. Greybull goes for the middle with McKenna. She tips. Outside goes to the middle with Haley. And a tip over by McKenna again. Haley digs it up. But Brianna Hawker doesn't quite get it inside the antenna. Side out. No, excuse me, serve. Not side out for Lady Buffs. Sierra Carlson, 18, serving Grizzlies 13. Down the middle. Miss Allred hits it just outside on the corner. Sierra staying consistent. Fifth point serve for Sierra. Just down the middle. Set to the middle. Oh, tipped by McKenna underneath Haley Strom, and it just wasn't quite enough height for her. So point, Lady Buffs. This brings the Buffs to 20 and Lady Grizz at 13. Greybull needs this game to stay in. Nice dig. Oh, just out of bounds with the tip. from Brianna Hawker. Rachel Allred working hard on that outside. Well done by Rachel. Sierra Carlson again serving 21 to Grizzlies 13. Up by Shauna. Down the middle for Haley. Nice hit by Haley up by Sierra. Brittany Fink down the outside. Hannah has a back set. Again going. Nice. Rachel Allred playing both sides of hit, left side and right side hitter. Kenna Powers trying to push the ball and too low into the net. All right, we have Lady Grizz serving 14 to Lady Buffs 21. Grizz one will keep this serve. Kenna goes up down the middle. That's a touch for a block on the Grizz. So it is point for Lady Buffs. Substitution for Lady Buffs. Beatty, the libero, comes out. And I believe Michaela Denniston comes in for her. And Kenna Power serving for Lady Buffs. Hannah in the middle to the outside to Shauna. Shauna with over the top. Nice save by Brett. Oh, nice. Nice hustle by both sides. Yeah. Okay, push it outside to Shauna again. Shauna with a cross court up by Sierra. And Brittany with a nice hit, which just comes over the blocker. Haley tries to turn around big. Doesn't quite get under it. Nice hustle by the Lady Grizz on the net play. Time out, Lady Grizz. So that brings us to Greybull Buffs 23, Lady Grizz 14. And this is the third game of our final conference game between the Lady Grizz and the Lady Buffs. However, the Lady Grizz have won the first two games, leaving this the third one. Buffs need to stay in this game in order to continue. Otherwise, it will be home court advantage for the pigtail game between the Lady Buffs and the Lady Grizz in Rocky Mountain on Monday night. So just a reminder, if you would like to come support either team on that night, please, I admonish you to do so. Give your local team all the support that you can. These kids work hard and deserve to have you do so. So back into play, we have McKenna Powers again serving for Lady Buffs. Down the middle. Free ball. Oh, not quite. By Brianna. Down the middle with Maddie Edler, and she hits it out. Maddie Edler, again, as a reminder, number 6 on the net is a freshman as well as number 3, Brittany Fink. So Coach Miller has some young girls doing a really nice job on their team. An illegal hit by Hannah Winland. I don't know if it rolled up her arms as she dug that ball. That's what the ref was calling. So it gives us a slide out with Brett Stevens serving for the Lady Buffs. Hannah with the hustle to dig it out of the net. Goes not too far. That makes it game 4, winning Lady Buffs over Lady Grizz 25-15. So to recap, the first game was 23-25 victory for Lady Grizz. Second game was 15-25 victory for Lady Grizz as well. And the third game, which we have just come to the end of, was 25 Lady Buffs over Lady Grizz 15. So we have 2-1 and best 3 out of 5 games. So if the Rocky Mountain Grizz, Lady Grizz, win this next game, that will determine that they will play the pigtail game Monday night in Rocky Mountain. However, if Greybull wins this fourth game, they will go another match, the 5th match, to 15 to determine. So it's important that these Lady Buffs work hard and try to get that home court advantage. We wish both teams the best of luck, however, in everything, and whomever does make it to the regionals, we wish them best of luck at the regional tournament. Okay, if you would like to join the Greybull Booster Club, we have membership prices For singles, it is $30. A couple, it's $50. Coaches and administration is $15, and students are $15 to join the Booster Club. If you're a business member, we have 3 levels of membership for our businesses. We have a Blue Booster, which is $50 to $75. Gold Booster, which is $76 to $150. And our Buff Booster is $151 and up. And the list that I read earlier with all our wonderful businesses that donate are our Buff Boosters. So they have donated $151 or more towards our Booster Club. Our Gold Boosters, which are $76 to $150, consist of the Antler Motel here in Greybull, David and Teresa Caldwell, who are great advocates and supporters of our district, Greybull Standard, J&E Irrigation, Omen Chiropractic, and Security State Bank. So we would like to thank those businesses as for donating. And of course our Blue Boosters, who are our business members, are Becky Anderson, Bighorn REA, Eddie and Wendy Brown, Mike and Shelby Carlson, Eric and Sarah Cheatham, Jim and Ginny Core, Faye Farr, First Baptist Church, Tim and Jamie Flitner, Susan Fox, and much more will continue for our Blue Booster. We are back again for our Greybull Buffs versus Lady Rocky Mountain Grizz here October 13th, Saturday, for our final conference play. And we have Rocky Mountain Grizz Hannah serving for our Lady Grizz to start off this game. Tip by Hannah. The rally, but no. Oh, nice outside hit for, gosh, I can't even see, for Hannah Winland. Here, Lady Grizz gets the volley on that one, putting it down just behind the net for the Lady Buffs. So, point, Lady Grizz. Serving Hannah Winland again. Down the middle by McKenna Powers, who was blocked by Haley and Brianna. And it's tipped back over by McKinnon. The Grizzlies aren't quite able to pick that up. So side out Lady Buffs. Sierra Carlson serving for Lady Buffs 1-1. Just tips off the net. That's a really hard ball to receive unless it's right to you. It happens so fast that those are tricky. Too bad you couldn't plan it every time. That'd sure be definitely a skill. McKenna with the right side hit down the middle. And Mandy Lindhart who shanks the ball. So that gives us 3 for our Greybull Buffs to 1-1 Lady Grizz. And I have a nice helper with me. Cole Walker is here to announce with me on our game, so he can help me out. A nice dig by Dee and a hustle by Sierra. Brittany Fink getting the save. Beautiful save. And again, Rocky sets it up with the kill by Haley, which just goes out of bounds. So Greybull Buffs getting the serve again. 4, Sierra Carlson serving to Lady Grizz 1. And on the outside is Brianna, who gets a hit. Sierra Carlson doesn't quite get underneath it. Side out Lady Grizz. Brianna Hawker serving for the Lady Grizz 2 to Greybull's 4. Nice back row serve for Brianna. Too hard of a pass into the net. Greybull doesn't get the up. Point, Lady Grizz. Brianna Hawker again serving for our Lady Grizz. Nice serve to the back row. Middle hit by tip by McKenna. Hannah with a back row hit to the back. McKenna again. Oh, nice save. McKenna hits and then saves the ball to go over. Ooh, nice hit by Brianna. Kaylee Wilson, no, excuse me. Rachel Allred did a nice job of digging that ball out of the net on the Rocky Mountain side to get that ball back into play. We had Brianna Hawker serving for Lady Grizz. McKenna Powers with the tip up by Shauna. Down the middle by Haley, which is just out of bounds on her swing. Side out, Lady Buffs with McKenna Powers serving. 5 to Lady Grizz 4. McKenna with a nice, Mandy up in the middle. Shauna on the outside down the line, up by Shauna. Free ball by Greybull. Right side hit for Rachel, and it hit into the net. So that gives Greybull Buffs point. 6 to Lady Grizz 4. McKenna Powers again serving. McKenna serves a little too hard out of bounds. Side out. Mandy Linhart going out, and number 9, Michaela Hawker, coming in. With Haley Strom serving, of course. Nice down hit and dig by Sierra. Oh, Brittany Fink in net for Greybull. Oh, under the net, across the line. Having Haley Strom for the Lady Grizz serving 6-6 down the middle. Solid tip by Brett. And Shauna tipping it back over on Greybull's side with no contest. Third point service for Haley on the Greybull, Lady Grizz. Tip by Michaela Denniston up by Rachel. Push tip by Rachel across, but dug up by McKenna. Brittany with a swing that hits the antenna, so considered out of bounds when it hits the antenna. Haley's 8, serving Greybull 6. Just out of bounds for Haley. Substituting in for Haley is Mandy Linhart for the Grizz. Brett Stevens serving for Greybull. Down the middle, barely, as Mandy digs the ball. Brett again serving 8-8 as we're tied. Rachel up, cross with Hannah. Cross over the net. Maddie Ealer goes up for a swing but doesn't quite make contact. So side out for Lady Grizz. Putting us with Maddie Crawford serving as Rachel Allred goes out. Back row hit by Cece. Hannah sets down the outside with Shauna. Nice block by our middle, Greybull. Good hustle for Sierra Carlson, except the ball hits the antenna, which considers it out of bounds. Point, Lady Grizz, 10 to Greybull's 8. I've been impressed with Maddie serving tonight. She's very, very consistent. Okay, Miss Crawford serving again. Score being 11, Lady Grizz to Greybull's 8. Oh, short serve into the net. I think she was just trying to drop that right over the net so that those girls were back too far. Good eye for her, for Maddie. In comes Rachel Allred. Serving is Brittany Fink for Greybull. Just out of bounds for Brittany. Trying for that back row line serve. Side out. This puts Shauna Lohman at the serving line. 12 serving Greybull's 9. Hustle by Michaela. Outside hit by Cece Carlson. Pass up to the front. Free ball over for Michaela Hawker. Middle, Maddie Ealer with the swing. Oh, tip, push, cross. Nice hustle by McKenna. Cece with a down right in the corner. Kill for Sierra Carlson, giving them serving advantage. Maddie Edler, front row, goes out for BD. There goes, who will be serving for Lady Buffs. Oh, ace for BD right in front of Shauna. BD again serving Greybull Buffs 11 to Lady Grizz 12. Nice serve by BD. Up in the middle. Middle hit down by Kayla Hockert and a kill. BD doesn't quite get under the ball. Substitution again. Maddie Lenhart going out and Haley Strom coming in with Michaela Hocker serving for Grizz. Right side hit by McKenna across court. She seems to have a lot of success with her cross court hit. Don't you think, Cole? Tell him, yep, I think so. You think? All right, Michaela Denniston serving for Greybull Buffs. Free ball by Grizzlies. Middle tip. Grizzlies set it back up for an outside by Brianna Hawker, is picked up by Michaela. Free ball by Greybull. Oh, free ball again for Lady Grizz. And it's just not quite rally for the Lady Buffs. All right, we have Hannah Windland that's going to serve for the Lady Grizz. What do you think, Cole? You think? Yeah? Oh, McKenna with a cross court again, but she hits it in the net. Point Lady Grizz, which is leaving Hannah serving 15 to Greybull Buffs 12. Nice serve by Hannah, up by BD, soft hit. Down the middle by McKenna as it is touched, therefore Greybull point. Greybull gets the side out. Cole, what's our score? Greybull Buffs 13.
I said Greybull
13, Lady Grizz 15. Right? 15.
And
Right.
that's supposed to be in 2 boxes.
Okay. Oh, nice cross for McKenna, but I think it's just out. She's had a lot of success with a cross hit, coming across court, hitting from the right side. We have Brianna Hawker serving for the Lady Grizz, and it rolls up BD's arms. Timeout, Lady Buffs. Lady Grizz ahead in this game, 17 to Lady Buffs 13, excuse me. And again, a reminder, if you would like to support your local teams, they will be playing regionals in Lander this weekend, October 19th and 20th. 1A and 2A games will play. Lady Grizz, you're right. And we wish both these teams best of luck for whomever makes it to our regional tournament. Representing our Northwest region is always commendable because I think our region has a good athletic program and very competitive. Right. So we will resume play. We are in our 4th game of the Greybull Lady Buffs versus the Lady Grizz. Lady Grizz have won 2, Greybull has won 1. So it's still anybody's game at this point. We have Brianna Hawker serving. Out of bounds for a hit for the Lady Buffs. Point, Lady Grizz. And again, Brianna serving. Okay. Tip by Brianna Fink. Outside by Shauna. Oh, it's blocked. And recovered by Brett Stevens, saved by Sierra Carlson. Here comes Haley down the middle, into the net. Rachel tries to save it, but it counts as a forehit on the Lady Grizz So that gives advantage to Lady Buffs keeping the serve. Nice outside by Rachel. Tip down by Rachel Allred, right in front of our front line. Coach Miller reminding our girls to stay up farther onto the net to defend the net. We have Maddie Linhart serving for our Lady Grizz. 19 to Greybull's 14. Net serve, side out. Giving Greybull another opportunity to take momentum of this game. Brett Stevens serving for Lady Buffs. First hit over. Rachel with it up. Outside by Shauna. Soft hit, but dug up by Brittany. Maddie either with a soft tip down the middle. Rachel hustles to try to save the ball, and it hits the antenna of the post, so it's out of bounds. Greybull retains the ball. 16 serving Grizz 19. Shank ball for Rachel. Greybull girls rallying and hoping for a win. Brett with a nice serve up the middle, outside with Rachel. Nice hit by Rachel, saved by Maddie, but she had an illegal hit because of her set. So that gives the Lady Grizz side out. So we have Maddie Crawford coming in to serve for the Lady Grizz 20s, Greybull 17. Outside to Brianna Fink, who puts it down. Dig up by Brianna. Outside Shauna Lohman, who is blocked by Maddie and Brett. Down again through the middle by Michaela Hawker of Lady Grizz, and the Greybull girls not able to recover. So giving an opportunity for Maddie Crawford to serve again, 21 to 17, and we go to 25, win by 2. Maddie serves just out of bounds and gives Greybull another opportunity to come back. So we have Brittany Fink, freshman, serving for Greybull Buffs. Up by Rachel, pushes it to the middle, and a tip by Brianna Hawker, and Maddie gets on top of it for Greybull Buffs. And point, Lady Buffs. Brittany Fink serving for the Lady Buffs. Substitution for the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Shauna Lohman's coming in for, Kaylee Wilson coming in for Shauna Lohman. Down the outside for Kaylee. Up by Brett, but nobody is able to get to her up hit. So Kaylee Wilson will serve for the Lady Grizz, 22 to Greybull Buffs 19. Nice serve by Kaylee. Free ball. Cross for Sierra. Hannah sets to the outside, coming up with Brianna Hawker, who just hits it to the outside. Point Lady Buffs, bringing the score to 20. Lady Grizz 22. Beatty Gallego serving for Greybull. Cross to the outside for Brianna. Greybull recovers down the middle for McKenna to barely push it over. It's on the net. McKenna Powers with the tip on the Rocky Mountain side. Point Lady Buffs. Lady Buffs 21, serving Grizzlies 22. This has been a hard-fought match. It's good to see him be a little closer. Illegal hit by Brianna. Timeout, Lady Grizz. Grizzlies really want this game in order to just call it a win. But in order for the Lady Buffs to stay in it, they've got to take this game. Otherwise, it'll be 3-1. So Lady Grizz actually have the advantage in this. Lady Buffs hoping to pick it up and take it on. so I'm pretty sure tense words into the huddle for both teams, wanting them to come out and put their hearts out on the court. Lady Buff's already coming out onto the floor. Lady Grizz having a few more things to work on as they come on. Grizzlies have won the first two. Greybull the third. This is the fourth game. Middle tip by Grizz. Down the middle by McKenna, who is blocked and not recovered. So side out. Lady Grizz. Timeout for Lady Buffs. Again, the winner of these games determine home court advantage. The Lady Grizz and the Lady Buffs will be playing each other for the pigtail game on Monday night. This game will determine where the game will be played. The winner will have home court advantage. So again, we'd like you to come support those teams Monday at 6, I believe, depending on which building, or 6:30. Please check with your local schools for the time, for the exact time. The season's gone fast and furious for the girls, and I'm sure some are sad that it's drawing to an end. And for these seniors, being towards the end of their volleyball career in high school is always maybe saddening or hard-hearted. Sierra with the kill across court, and Haley tries to pick it up, and it just rolls across the arm, so brings our score tied back to 23-23 with Michaela Dennison serving for the Buffs. Up by Kaylee, down the middle for Haley, who's a tip, who it goes across top of the net, being 4 hits for the Lady Grizz because Greybull did not have contact of the ball on after the third hit. So Michaela Dennison serving 24 to Grizz 23. Rocky Mountain time out. Crowds cheering on their teams, hoping for a victory on this one, especially for Greybull, so that they can stay in the game and continue on to play on Monday. Maybe set a momentum or set the in order to be able to make it to the regional tournament. I'm sure all the coaches involved, with all their long, hard practices for the girls, working hard all season long, wanting a good outcome and hoping for a good outcome for a continuum. Back on the court, Michaela Dennison serving 24 to Grizzlies 23. Across to the outside for Brianna, who is blocked and down on the net on Greybull side. Point. Lady Grizz, 24-24. Tied. Hannah Winland serving for Rocky Mountain. Nice up by Brittany. Tip by Sierra by Maddie Linhart, out of bounds. 1 point advantage for the Greybull Buffs on this serve. Again, you have to win by 2, so they need to win by 2, whether it go to 30 or more. One hit over by McKenna, and Rachel kind of freezes. So Greybull Buffs take that game, and this makes a 2-2 match for Lady Buffs and Lady Grizz. Therefore, we're going to the 5th game. And they will again do a coin toss and determine who gets the first serve and or side. So as Julie Michaels, the referee, the down official, flips the coin, Grizzlies get to call because they are the visiting team. Greybull wins the the toss, apparently, and so they are determining server side. Greybull chooses the side that they have been on currently. Therefore, Grizzlies will get the serve. So, to Game 5 of our last conference play between Greybull Buffs and Lady Grizzlies, and it will go to 15. So, with the rally scoring, it will go quickly. So, it is important at this point to try to stay ahead or not get very far behind, because to recover is not enough time. So best of luck to both these teams and in vying for home court advantage for the pigtail game. And again, we want to recognize our seniors tonight, who was senior night for our last home game of the season. Michaela Deniston, Sarah Bachman, and Viridiana Gallegos. So they will be missed in this sport, I believe. They have contributed a lot of their leadership, time, skills, and just their presence over their high school career. So best of luck to them also. We have a minute and a half left for the timeout, so we will take a small pause until they come back off onto the court. We are back, and we are ready for game number 5, October 13th, Saturday, of the final conference game between the Lady Greybull Buffs and the Lady Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Grizzlies won the first 2 games, 23-25 and 15-25. Greybull rallied at 25-15 on the third game and 26-24 in the fourth game. This game will determine, and it only goes to 15. Serving will be Hannah Winland for the Grizzlies. Down the middle with McKenna Powers for a kill in front of Maddie Linhart. Giving Greybull service with 1 point, serving Lady Grizz 0. Sierra Carlson is serving. Oh, an illegal hit again from Maddie Linhart. Sierra putting that ball right down the middle, right by the free throw line every time. So they traded places so that Kaylee Wilson will be in the middle and Libero's on the outside. Kaylee digging for the ball, saved by Brianna Hawker, and then Beatty in the back door not recovering. So it would be a side out for the Lady Grizzlies. And we have Brianna Hawker serving 5, that's her number 5. 1 to Lady Buffs 2. Down the middle for her. Middle set to McKenna, who was saved by Mandy. Free ball by Rachel. Middle again by McKenna, who is up again by Mandy Linhart. And Haley Strom with the kill down the line from the middle. Point, Lady Grizzlies. Tying it up to 2s with Brianna Hawker serving again for the Lady Grizz. Sierra Carlson with the pass on the front. Middle again by McKenna Powers, which is shanked, and Rachel Allred hustling, Hannah Winland hustling for the ball, not recovering. So another side out, giving Greybull the serve with McKenna Powers serving 3 to Grizzlies 2. Nice serve by McKenna. Nice up by Mandy. Free ball by Kaylee. Down the outside, Brittany's down the outside, ending the up, pushes over to Kaylee, and Kaylee hits it into the net, giving the Greybull Buffs point. McKenna Powers serving again. Grizzlies ready to receive. Down the middle. Up by Brianna. Hannah sets down the middle for Cowley, and she just hits it outside, out of bounds. And as I talked about earlier, it's only to 15, so things happen pretty darn quick. So you either want to stay on top or not get very far behind. McKenna serving again. Outside by Rachel Arth. A nice down hit for Rachel, right into the buffs. Two of the buffs, McKenna and Michaela, which shanked the ball. So now we have Haley Strom serving for the Lady Grizz. Outside by Brianna Fink, just outside. Haley will be serving 4, to Greybull Buffs 5. Down the middle for Haley. Brett pushes to the outside. Brittany with a soft hit. Hannah sets to the outside for Cowley, who is dug up by Michaela. Hannah set goes outside, does a back set, which she's done a few tonight and done a very nice job. Hannah Winland with her back sets. She's a little hustling setter, Hannah Winland is. Brett Stevens serving for Greybull, shanked off by Mandy Linhart, giving Greybull Buff 7 to Lady Grizz 4. And Brett Stevens continues to serve for the Lady Buffs. Hannah with the corner for Rachel, which is blocked by Maddie Edler. Back in play by the Grizz. Pushes to the outside to Brittany Fink. Soft over. Mandy's pushes it outside for Cowley. Good save by Sierra. And McKenna, too much and not enough oomph. Push it over. And down into the net. So that puts us over to the Lady Grizz with number 4. Maddie Crawford serving 5 to Lady Buffs 7. Short serve by Maddie. Very nice serve. She tried to do that earlier when she had a net serve. I think she's just trying to place it right over there in front of Brittany on that right side of the net. Harder serve this time. Up for Cece. Free ball for Brittany Fink. Hannah sets it to the middle for Brianna. And Maddie Edler, a freshman, chips it down and they don't recover. So point for Lady Buffs, which brings the score to Lady Buffs 8, Rocky 6, and Rachel Allred comes in for Maddie Crawford, who is serving for her. Brittany Fink serving for the Lady Buffs. Cross back set by Hannah, tip for Cowley. Outside for Sierra Carlson, and a block for Brianna Hawker. Sierra chips it, and it's shanked off by the Lady Grizz. Point Lady Buffs. Bringing the score 9 to Lady Grizz 6. Timeout, Lady Buffs. Good momentum. I think they're both rallying, and there's some fire out there, which is good. There's no quitting in them, so that's great. I want to thank my anonymous cohort next to me tonight, giving me coaching skills. And she'll remain anonymous, but she's related if that helps. So I appreciate her assistance. Maybe the next time I can get her to use her voice instead of her sign language. So you're stuck with just a single voice and 2 headsets tonight. So we're glad you tuned in and are watching this game. It's been a good game tonight between these 2 teams, and it's fun to watch the girls play. So Brittany Fink again serving for Greybull. Our score is 9 to Rocky 6. And a free ball for Rocky, which is tipped by Maddie Edler. Down the middle for Michaela Hawker. And I probably called her Brianna half the night too. Outside to Cowley with the kill, and in bounds on the back row. Nice hit, Kaylee Wilson. She got a nice down hit right in the middle in the back, in front of the back line. So now she'll come to serve. 7 to Greybull's 9. Kaylee Wilson serving. Outside to Sierra Carlson, and back, dig up by Mandy. Free balling by Brianna. Up down the middle for Maddie Edler, who just is a soft tip dug by Hannah Winland. Maddie Edler again with the tip over the net. Brianna Hawker outside to Cece, who saves the block for Hannah Winland blocking it. Outside again. Ooh! Brianna Hawker, nice down hit. Hannah Winland has very nice soft setup there. Those girls get set up very nice. Their set's nice and high so they can transition and get set up. Nice work by Hannah Winland as the setter. Michaela with the back row for Brett. Just not enough power. She seems to have a hard time hitting that ball hard enough or too hard. Brett, who's a sophomore for Greybull. Down the middle for Kaylee. Outside set for Sierra. Soft hit. Hannah sets it on the outside again for Brianna Hawker. Illegal hit for Cece. A push basically across for Cece. Trying to recover quickly. Kaylee serving again. 10 to Greybull's 9. A nice tip over for Michaela. Free ball. Kaylee with the crossover down the line. Brett not quite soon enough. Timeout, Lady Buffs. We've had some good volleys here. Some nice kills by some of the Lady Grizz. Hannah Winland does a really nice job. She has soft hands of getting that ball up so that those girls can get set up. Kayla Denniston as well, setter for Greybull. She does a nice job, works hard, gets that ball. Sierra's hit the outside most of the night, and McKenna down the middle, and they've done a great job as well. I think sometimes you get caught watching the front row with the sets and the hits that you forget the back row is what sets it up in the first place with those nice digs and nice passes up to the front so that those setters can get that ball without working too hard or going too far to get a good set. So all of these girls being commended, of course. Kaylee Wilson again serving for Rocky, 11 to Greybull 9. Push by Sierra Carlson across on the second hit. Down the middle for Michaela Hawker, who hits it into the net. Side out, Greybull Buffs. Substitution, Maddie Edler comes out. Beatty Gallegos comes in to serve for Maddie Edler, who only plays the front row. Beatty Gallegos serving is short into the net. It's not what you need at this point when it's 12 to 10 with Grizz having the lead. We have Michaela Hawker, serving for Grizz. Down the middle for McKenna with the kill. Hustle by Shauna Lohman and a save by the Grizz. Outside by Cece, down in front of Shauna. Kill for Sierra Carlson. She's done a nice cross court tonight. Has had several kills as well with her hits. Michaela Dennison, their setter, serving tonight for the Greybull Buffs. 11 to Grizzlies 12. Pass up onto the net. Brianna couldn't recover out of the net. So point. This ties the game 12-12, and remember we only go to 15, but you still have to win by 2 in order to win the game. Set up on the net. Tip. Tip for Brenda McKenna. Hannah goes up to the outside again for a nice kill for Brenna Hawker right down the line. Too far back for the Greybull Buff ladies to get back far enough. Timeout, Lady Buffs, with a score of Greybull Buffs 12 to Lady Grizzlies 13. Deciding factor for this, they're 2-2. Grizz winning the first 2 games. Greybull taking the second 2. So home court advantage is on the line. And again, they'll meet each other again Monday night, but this game determining the where, Greybull or Rocky Mountain. We resume play as Greybull's ready on the court. Lady Grizz comes out And Lady Grizz serving. Hannah Winland serving for the Lady Grizz, who are up by 113 to Greybull's 12. Beatty with the pass outside. Down the middle with McKenna for a tip. Shauna and the tip over for Brenna. Outside Cece again blocked. Hannah up. Rachel pushing the set. Down the middle. Blocked by McKenna again for the Greybull Buffs. Down the line for Brianna Hawker. Second one for her kill. Lady Buffs back row not being able to get underneath fast enough. Hannah Winland serving game point, maybe, for the Lady Grizz. It's important that game, Lady Grizz over Greybull. 3 games to 2. So that brings us down to Pigtail game Monday night, 6 or 6:30. Please check with your schools. It will be in Rocky Mountain. It will be Lady Grizz versus Lady Buffs. And I thank you all.